It's time for part 2 of this. Of course, a lot has happened. Trees that have leaves instead of trees that are covered in snow since the last time we filmed here, but that's how the world works. Sometimes you get delays after delays, and that's what's happened here. But spring is here, and I am ready to get this project back on the road. Take a look. A little bit of a change since the last time you saw this. All of the cinder block, or the block that was down here, and most of the gravel is out. Turns out this was not level. It sure looked level, it sure felt level. It was actually about 4 inches higher on this side than it was on that side. And so had to take the backhoe and cut all this out and then do some digging, use the Johnny bucket and kind of get everything somewhat flat. You can see there's a high spot right there and a pile of rock right here. We're gonna pour this in thirds. So 3 sections going this way, 1, 2, and 3. And final leveling will occur with backfilling some gravel in here if I need to. And of course I gotta put some steel in, some metal to help support the concrete, but it's ready there. And so let's talk about where we're at today and what I'll be doing today here. This door stays. I've got some insulation and some repairs to do right there. And then really from here over, and I'll look at that in a second with y'all, there's some repairs that need to be done on these walls. But from here, you can kind of see this side fared very well. We don't have any issues here. The door, the glass is broken. I'm going to replace that with plexiglass, fresh coat of paint on that. Here, ignore the doors because we're going to put a roll-up door here. But up here, you can see all this is nicely done. And then we get down here, we have a very low voltage, well, low amperage, I should say, fuse box here. It's a 120. We don't have 210 here, and or 240, I should say. And it's just 2 legs of 120. One splits to this side, one splits to that side. And that switch there is for floodlights outside. We do have an outlet here, and then here is where we start to have problems. And so let me back the camera and I'll walk to the other side here, and you can see. This side was where we had most of our critters and most of our critter stuff. And so we've got some disgusting stuff we got to take care of. The bottom here, we're going to have to pull these panels off, cut this stuff down, cut all that, cut. And we'll replace that with some fresh wood. Then we're going to paint it. As far as the ceiling goes, we got some cleaning to do here. I've got a broom and we're going to clean all this off, spray it down with some water. And we're going to be doing spray foam insulation on the roof. The walls already have insulation. I put that in when we built this originally. And so all this is getting spray foamed, hopefully about 2 inches worth. And then we're ready to rock and roll. You might be able to see over here, this small hole right here, it's not all that small, that is a hole for a wood burning stove. And so that's what's going to be going here. You're going to have that sticking out, double walled, come down, wood burning stove right here. It'll have a space on that side with the door, and about to the window here we'll keep open. And then here we'll have some equipment, a lot of shelving along this wall here. So that's where I'm at today. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm not going to film me working on this thing. I'm just going to be doing the stages of a barn rehab with you. And last thing that will happen is that door. Got to save up some money for that. Did save up, and we've purchased the concrete. Just need to go pick up the bags with the truck and trailer. And it's 6 pallets of bags. So gonna be working out those muscles, pouring all this stuff here, but I'm looking forward to it. I've got that Harbor Freight cement mixer that has paid for itself on the first project and will definitely return the favor on the second massive project that we're getting ready to. 20 by 20 is roughly the dimensions here. So a large area, a lot of bags. I guess that'll wrap it up for this section. I'll film a little bit here at the end of the day to show you the progress, and then we'll move on to part 3. Take care.